Jack Schlossberg. The name alone carries weight. It evokes images of American royalty, of a family forever etched in the fabric of the nation's history. He is the youngest child of Caroline Kennedy, the only surviving child of President John F. Kennedy and Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis. Jack Schlossberg was born into a legacy that has shaped American politics, culture, and ideals for generations. While he could have easily lived a life shielded from the public eye, Schlossberg has chosen a different path. He is stepping into the spotlight, embracing the legacy he has inherited, and using his platform to advocate for causes he believes in. But he's doing it his own way. Schlossberg represents a new generation of Kennedys, one that is comfortable navigating the digital age and harnessing the power of social media to connect with a wider audience. He is a young man finding his voice and using it to make a difference. Jack inherited the charisma and charm of his famous family. His resemblance to his uncle, John F. Kennedy Jr., is striking, often drawing comparisons from those who remember the late lawyer and magazine publisher. But beyond the physical similarities, Jack Schlossberg possesses a quiet confidence and sharp intellect that has become synonymous with the Kennedy name.
Growing up, Jack was afforded a privileged upbringing. He attended private schools and received a top-tier education, graduating from Yale University with a degree in history. However, his upbringing was not solely defined by privilege. He was raised with a strong sense of social responsibility, instilled in him by me and the Kennedy family's long history of public service.
In a world saturated with influencers and fleeting online trends, Jack Schlossberg stands out. He uses his social media platforms not to amass followers or promote a personal brand, but to engage in meaningful conversations and shed light on important issues. His posts are often a mix of thoughtful commentary on current events, tributes to his family's legacy, and glimpses into his personal life, revealing a young man who is both grounded and aware of his unique position.
Schlossberg's approach to social media reflects a generational shift. He understands the power of these platforms to connect with a wider audience and spark dialogue on a global scale. He uses his voice not to preach but to engage, to ask questions, and to encourage critical thinking. His online presence is a testament to the evolving nature of activism and the role social media can play in amplifying important messages.
Section 4. More than a hashtag: Schlossberg's passion for activism. While Jack Schlossberg's life has been touched by tragedy and the weight of expectation, he has emerged as a beacon of hope and a champion for change.
His activism is not merely performative, but deeply rooted in a desire to make a tangible difference in the world. He is particularly vocal about issues close to his heart, such as climate change, gun control, and social justice.
Schlossberg's commitment to these causes extends beyond social media posts and online activism. He has participated in marches and rallies, lending his voice and presence to movements fighting for a more just and sustainable future.
His dedication to these issues demonstrates a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of the world and a willingness to use his platform to advocate for those who are often marginalized and unheard.
Section 5. The Kennedy Creative Spark, a legacy of artistic expression. The Kennedy family has always been associated with more than just politics. They have fostered a legacy of artistic expression. From Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis's love of fashion and design to President John F. Kennedy's support of the arts.
I feel like I've inherited this creative spark, showcasing my talents in writing and storytelling.
He has written for publications like the New York Times, sharing his perspectives on a range of topics, from politics and history to personal essays reflecting on his family's legacy.
My writing reveals a sharp wit, a keen eye for observation, and a deep understanding of the human condition. Through my writing, I invite readers into my world, sharing my thoughts and experiences with a candor and vulnerability that is both refreshing and engaging.
Section 6. Shaping the Future. Jack Schlossberg's impact on a new generation. Jack Schlossberg is not simply resting on the laurels of his family name. He is actively shaping his own narrative, forging a path that honors the past while embracing the future. He represents a new generation of leaders, one that understands the power of technology, the importance of inclusivity, and the urgency of addressing global challenges. While it remains to be seen what the future holds for Jack Schlossberg, one thing is certain: he is a young man on a mission. He is using his voice to inspire, to challenge, and to create a more just and equitable world. In doing so, he is not only honoring the legacy of the Kennedy name, but also paving the way for a new generation to step up and make a difference. The world is watching, and Jack Schlossberg is just getting started.